Hello friends, Arthur here and welcome to the ZSL Unsize Part 2 track review. And we start with Sweet Sunday Showdown by Frothy. Really nice food themed track. I would say beginning could be quite hard, especially transition from checkpoint 1 to off-road tires. I failed several times there, but after that it's pretty nice, smooth track. Well, maybe, just maybe, a jump to checkpoint 3 could be harsh, but I never have a problem there. ZSL Island Speed Rush by Northwind, and this track was in a showcase, and in a showcase there was basically the same feedback that I probably do, that you need transparent part for the jump after checkpoint 2 to checkpoint 3, because if it's like non-transparent, it's like very blind and you don't see, it's really hard to find the way where and how you need to jump, especially if you have like different speed each time. And I would say for most people it will be the only hard element. For me it's also all icy part. I'm like really bad at it, so yeah, but it's just my problem. Ghost in the Machine by Bram2323, and really nice decorated track, like for first couple checkpoints. 3 I would say it was nice, flowy, interesting track, but there is only one hard or tricky element. It's a moving gear, I could say gear. It's slightly messed up with your perspective, where you need to go and how you need to go. It's not like really visible for you what you need to do, and I spent like couple attempts just to find the way how to jump. And yeah, I would say for all these tracks this is the only really hard moment. Desert Ant Diorama by Rico97, and really fun track, knowing like Ant theme, and it's tricky one. So there's a lot of sand, dirt, so your grip is not perfect, but it's very wide track, so it's not a problem for you to drive. And but at the end there is a trick. If you won't be careful or don't pay attention, so the finish is from left and right part. The middle, the center part, it's like death element, so you need to be careful and go left or right and not fall to this trick. ZSL Let Her Go by Mew, and well, this is, for me, it is a very hard and very precise track. Even first 2 or 3 jumps you need to be very precise to not lose speed momentum and land on booster, to have more speed to go inside really tight letter mark. Mew after said that he did validation from like the first attempt, and when I spec him, it feel like, yeah, it's possible, but I was always fail on the second jump. I could never have enough speed to do it with arms up, with everything. So yeah, and also this pipe transition at the end is also like upper level trick for people who like play Zipcase for a long time. So I suggest like maybe to put several boosters for all jumps, and put the guideline lines or dots at the beginning for transparent jumps, that people could see like the perfect trajectory where they need to go and aim. It should help, really help. ZSL Emergency Surgery for Fred by IOI, and first element where you use in paraglide could be tricky one if you don't know about like the spot where you need to land. If you do it like from third person view, you completely like blind, you don't see where to land, so you need to spend 1-2 attempts to understand where to go, or use first person view. And second hard element, it's inside bones. Ribs. Even if you see like guideline dots, I found that you need to turn slightly earlier, just because I can't do it perfectly without drifting, and when you drifting you lose in grip and it's still try to push you from the track. But overall, nice cool track with the really cool idea of decoration. Wondrous Workshop by Puzzle, and yet another Hot Wheels track, and I love it. And this one of the tracks where you need to follow the signs. Yes, there's enough of them and you need to follow them, especially where there is blind uphill after checkpoint 3. You need like really pay attention and go right to not hit the wall or barrier. And the other potential hard element is the jump at the beginning, where you need to land after like turn, and it could be slightly blind, but overall if you will train your box like directly by the track, you will have mostly like straight line for the jump, and it will be pretty easy to do. So really nice, decorated and flowy track. Leapfrog by Marble James 11, and after forced to make this track from first person view, and I found this very hard to do. So if you, as me, just know that you can change camera. Overall, all this track about jumps, in most of them are like straightforward, and I would say the most hard element that made me a lot of headache, it's checkpoint 3 turn, where you need to brake because it's flat without barriers, and your speed should be around 100 to be safe. And then you have the last jump, but there's like guideline dots, so it's quite easy, and the finish. But as I said, if I would do it from first person view, I would probably never make this track. Sand Castle by Mao and Maki, and you know, I have Mao Maki phobia. Probably when I saw them together on like Aftermap, I feel that it will be something hard, something weird, with definitely a pretty weird transition and turns. And yes, I'm right, this track have plenty of it. So all this track about like weird transition, weird U-turn and like loops and other stuff, but surprisingly it's not really hard. There's a lot of like safe boosters, fans, so they give you opportunity to save you even you slightly brake or slow, and they're not harsh, so it's not throw you off the track. And then even like the sand part, you have off-road tires, so it's quite easy. So I finished it like from third attempt, which quite big surprise for me for their tracks. And yes, the finish definitely shows that this is the Ant track theme, like Ant size. Roll Initiative by Lexer. Strange why it's not green, but anyway, like I believe decoration is some kind of D&D game where you go through all like adventure stuff. And as of track, it's cool track in terms that it's all about like line and trajectory, and there's a couple different lines where you can do it better, smoother and faster, or just go straight forward losing some speed, but it will affect just your time and no any problem of finishing this track. Love it. And that was second part of CSL track review. We have 20 of them, so it's already a good amount of track where you can choose. I hope my review slightly helped to understand what could be improved on track, and I really love that, as I understand from this time, Akana will show the voting result of judges, so people could understand how they did with their track, did they love it, what they missing, and yeah, this is a good initiative. So thanks again for watching it. Leave likes, leave comments, what's your favorite track, and see you next time. Bye.